the wall here for New York. They got to give it all they have against Montreal. Cannot afford to lose as they look to keep playoff dreams alive. Montreal, a lot can happen for them as they look to play out in front. Trickles in front, David will make the stop. Montreal, they have 6 wins in their 10 games played here in their home province of Quebec. Face off to the left of Desbiens. Plain looking to win it back. Jesse Eldriff off the face off, finding Jamie Courbenet along the blue line. Courbenet pulls it to center. She lets the wrist shot go, just tie it into the corner. Taven will skate after it. Looks to feed ahead for Maureen Murphy, reuniting Marie-Philippe Poulin on this line for Montreal. And Melody Daou on that left side. We've seen what her and Poulin can do in their tandemship here in the PWHL. Courbenet steps into center, looking for Abby Rock at the centering pass, and Erin Ambrose will pick it up. We talked about her, how much she's heating up here since the World Championship. I mean, 4 assists in a single game. It's a record in the PWHL. One to watch for Montreal.
So impressive and shooting the puck more, I think, and getting those shots through.
O'Neill kicks it out wide. Stacey lets that shot go, get rolled up high. Grant Mentes will jump on the puck in the top 6 role here. Michaela Grant Mentes with Montreal, rounding out O'Neill and Stacey.
I think she's a player that earned that top 6 opportunity based on the way she played against Toronto the other night. She had 2 posts, she drew 2 or 3 penalties. She was dynamic.
Still looking for her first point here with Montreal's Olivia Giguère on the backhand. Lets the shot go. Desbiens will make the stop. Gives Corey Chevry a lot more options when you look at the depth of the forwards and their line combinations. New York looking to start something. Keppel turns back, doesn't like her options. Played upwards of just under 26 minutes the last time she saw New York. Ryan Keppel, most minutes she has played this season. New York with momentum, out wide LaBelle. Takes it around, tries to get by Keppel. She'll protect the puck, feeds it ahead for Jade Downey-Landry. Beck nailed herself, feeds it to the point. Bourbonnais out of traffic, can't get through a few players, so Downey-Landry will feed back to center.
New York already dictating the pace of this game, and so I think the message that they needed to get gritty, needed to bring some speed, has been heard, and you can see them doing it right now.
It's been a challenging road here for New York, just 2 wins in the last 10 games. They've won a lot of their wins in overtime. 4 for time for league best. Turnover chance, Packer to center, looking for Vespa. New York with an extra jump here, giving it all they have. Ruchow feeds it back, looking for Packer on the near boards. Montreal will skate after it. David in the corner, trying to win this battle. Ruchow now with control. Pushed up in front, looking for a passing option. Montreal steers it away, but it's kept in the zone. Coleman rims it around deep in the zone, back up high for Bourbonnais. Feeds it on net in the skate of Taven, so it gets stolen away by Catherine Daou, and she feeds it up high for Poznikov. Alexander Poznikov, the Edmonton native, is her 8th game here with Montreal. She played under head coach Howie Draper with the University of Alberta. They won the championship, U Sport Championship back in 2017. Lindsay Post also part of that group there. Ruchow trying to steal this puck away, back to work for her. This is her 3rd game with New York as she takes a hard hit. Taven lets the wrist shot go just wide. Ruchow will pick it up. 30-year-old battling hard along with Melody Daou. She looks to steal it away from Bourbonnais. Hobson looking for Saunier along the boards. Saunier has called Montreal home for many years before she moved off to New York, training here at Center 2102 under Danielle Sauvageau.
And there's a smart play just to flip that puck out. And New York trapped inside their own zone against the #1 line. They want to make sure they're going north just a little bit faster. You got to recognize when Poulin's on the ice, and now O'Neill and Stacey.
That's what head coach Howie Draper said, just that recognition when Poulin's on the ice is all these athletes need to know. An extra bump if possible. Desbiens weighs her options.
That's what Daou brings to this lineup, is that depth, because now you've got your second line with O'Neill and Stacey, and you got to be aware of them as well.
This is the 7th defender for New York. Gisela Shelton skates through the middle with speed. Shelton pulls it out wide, looking to draw in traffic. Shelton out in front, hits the stick of Kristen O'Neill. She'll fire at the distance. Icing will be waved off, so Laura Stacey will be first on it. Stacey looking for a wraparound play, floats to center. Giguère, quick pass ahead. Alex Carpenter and Giguère going to work for New York with speed and over the blue line. Giguère waiting for an option. Carpenter just such a strong 2-way player, clutch herself. No bigger game to come up. And tonight against Montreal as Ambrose looks for a passing option, feeds it ahead for LaBelle.
Looked like Jaguar and Carpenter on that entry. Maybe weren't sure where each other was going to go.
LaBelle tries for the shot, hitting Ambrose's skate in the process. Alexandre LaBelle played at the University of Montreal. It's a face-off to the left of Schroeder. Murphy tries to win it back. Kept in the zone, Amanda Boulier. 14 here with Montreal. On the attack, Jesse Eldridge fighting for possession, gets tripped up. Poulet there on the back check to steal the puck away. Trading chances here in the first period. Dow now the other way. Melody Dow out wide for Montreal. Looking for a centering pass off a skate of Poulet into the corner. It will go. Who scored in our last game here with Montreal.
Well, it's pretty impressive that Poulin can get that redirected towards the net, given that she had a defender hanging off of her.
Made something out of nothing. As Marie Murphy will skate after this puck. Capital tries to keep it deep in the zone. As the Eldridge bringing the physicality early in this game. Boulier down low for a pass out in front. Eldridge will steal it away. Montreal, a few quick passes. Getting some lanes here in New York's end.
New York with a couple passes behind players in the neutral zones, taking away some of their speed.
Poznikov full of speed out wide, looking for a pass at center. She'll chase after the puck. Carpenter steals it away. Here comes Carpenter gaining speed. She has Jaguar with her. Tries to snap for the puck at center. Carpenter drawing the penalty here. New York will go to the power play. High stick will be the call. Abby Rock, and she gets it done early. Bourbonnais walks the line, finds Ella Shelton. She'll hold. Bourbonnais taking a look. Feeds it down low. Carpenter weighs her options. Back pass. Rock to Carpenter. Back for Rock. Exchanging passes down low. Shelton with the one time. The puck's loose. Carpenter trying to dig it out. And a great block by Erin Ambrose. Carpenter will try again. She'll hold. Looking for an option. Slides it in front. Damien will hold on.
This power play, you can see why it's good. You start with Abby Rock in the face-off circle, and she's the best in the league. She gets possession. They get possession right away, and then it's this back and forth below the goal line to this shot, and that takes your penalty killers, makes them turn their toe caps down, opens up the front of the net, and they get that shot off.
This time, Poulin wins the drawback for Montreal. A lot of depth in the dot. When you look at their centers this season, as Shelton finds Bourbonnais. New York working it up high. Back for Shelton. Looking for a power play marker to open the scoring here in Montreal. Abby Rock weighing her options. Back down low for Shelton. She'll hold. Shelton looking for a better option. Finds Carpenter. 8 goals on the season for Alex Carpenter. Bourbonnais, a mishandle. Steals it right back. Not today, Boulet. As Jamie Bourbonnais heads back to the blue line. Carpenter to Bourbonnais. One-time shot. A great stop by Damien. Now with speed, Dalton out wide. Poulet shorthanded. Back to Dalton. A chance. Backhand. And what a stop by Schroeder. Wow. A shorthanded marker was on the line for Dalton. McCree Schroeder denies her.
What a pass by Poulin, and that's one of those things, if you're in New York, that cannot happen. Dalton gets in behind everyone. Wide open, and of course Poulin sees her and feeds her.
Dalton already a jailbreak goal on her season. Schroeder, an excellent stop. Woods out wide for New York. Under 20 seconds to go on New York's power play. Jade Downey-Landry to Mike Kazandy-Hart, the captain here for New York, walks to center. One-time shot, a great chance for New York. So Montreal again shorthanded with the chance. That feeds to the far side. As we get back to even strength, New York landing 2 shots on that power play as we return 5-on-5. Danny Hart to Shelton. Stops up play, feeds it deep in the zone for Jade Downey-Landry. Back to the point. Near side, Hobson lets the wrist shot go off a skate in front. Redirected into the corner. Sometimes that's all you need is a bounce to roll in your favor to open the scoring here.
And that's just it from the blue line. It's just getting that shot lane. Hobson does a great job to find the lane and get it to the front of the net.
New York has beaten Montreal once before. Desbiens will play it in behind. Catherine Dow will pick it up. Poulet, quick pass. Risky, but Poulet makes it possible. Bourbonnais cuts in front, tries for the extra move. Kristen O'Neill reads the play. A strong face-off between Rock and Poulet in the dot. That'll be a topic of conversation as this game goes on. Eldridge out wide for New York. Far side pass looking for Saunier. Jill Saunier lands it in front. Stacey picks it up for Montreal. She'll feed it down low. Poulin, stretch pass. Kristen O'Neill with an opportunity. O'Neill picking up speed, but she's swarmed by New York. And Shelton seals the puck away, but Stacey with a chance. And the jumping puck heads in the hands of New York.
Of course, that's all started with Poulin from below the goal line and just sees the ice so well, makes that long stretch pass to Kristen O'Neill, and then of course Laura Stacey with her speed gets in for a chance.
Marie-Philippe Poulin averaging 0.17 points a game, leading the PWHL. Now Woods for Giguère. Far side, Carpenter! Stopped by Desbiens! Another chance, a great stop, and Renee Desbiens, a brick wall here tonight in Verdun.
New York's throwing everything they can at them right now, and that was a perfectly executed 3-on-2 for that shot. Desbiens has to come all the way across.
Excellent goaltending here in the first period. Chances at either ends as we await our first goal. Playoff implications on the line here tonight. Corbett trying to beat Michaela Grant-Mentes. Up ice to center.
Great patience on that breakout from Corbett.
Mississauga native picked up in the second round by Pascal Daouli, the general manager of New York. 2-on-2 battle now to the left of Desbiens. Ambrose weighing her options. She'll hold and stay near the post. Hobson looks to pull it back. Brooke Hobson lets the wrist shot go off the backboards, looking for an extra chance. Nodi Daou gets tied up in the process. Grant-Mentes trying to kick it ahead. Now with speed, with some room, Katie Taven gets the blue line, and some extracurriculars here in front of Montreal's bench. Now a chance. Dalton out wide. Tries to engage in the battle. Downey Landry heading back the other way. Cuts to center. There we go. Graduate. Carpenter against O'Neill on the face-off dot. She'll win it back. Ballman looks to feed it deep into the zone. Shelton up high. Katie Taven has other ideas. Looks to send it deep in the zone. Poulin spins back as Woods picks it up. Playing alongside Alex Carpenter here on the top line. Woods and Carpenter play with the Banky Rays. As Carpenter lets the wrist shot go. Again, Desbiens with the glove save.
Well, that's Alex Carpenter's shot, and we've seen it time and time again. Montreal has seen it time and time again, too, is that coming in and throwing that puck high over top of the glove. Desbiens is able to make that save, but she has got a rocket of a wrist shot, and it's that quick release.
Renee Desbiens 2-1 against New York this year. She has made 74 saves in those 3 meetings. Poulin taking the face-off right of Desbiens.
This is a great face-off matchup, too. 2 players who are great in the dot. Poulin wins that one.
Alex Carpenter, Abby Rock. Fun to watch here as the game goes on. Who's winning these face-off? I mean, possession so important. As O'Neill tries to get through traffic. They try it again tonight against Montreal. Off the glass and in! She scored! Well, you never know when the moment will strike. Montreal has opened the scoring.
Well, that may be one where Montreal wants to say thank you, Verdun. You got to know your barn, and that one took an unusual bounce. Schroeder was behind the net, trying to set it, time it up and set it, and that puck did not rim. It bounced in the net, and wouldn't that just be New York's luck right now? This is just a bank pass. Looks like it's going to rim into the zone. Maureen Schroeder's come out of the net to set it. Takes a funny hop, and into the net it goes.
How about that for your first goal of the PWHL? Catherine Daou off the glass and in.
You take them any way you can get them if that's your first goal. They don't have to be highlight reel. Nobody asks how.
On the board for Montreal. And New York will look to respond. Both teams have opened the scoring twice in their 4 meetings. Montreal has opened the scoring in their last 2. So make it 3 here as some rough stuff at center ice will draw a penalty. New York to the power play. Saw them snap the puck around quite well just moments ago. Can they tie it up here? Under 6.5 to go in the first period. Ella Shelton holds. She's out wide, drops it back for Rock. Abby Rock will wait. She has 2 power play goals on the season. Bourbonnais back for Rock. She'll hold. One further for Shelton. Looking for a lane. She'll pass it back for Jamie Bourbonnais. Lets it go. Blocked in front. Kristen O'Neill, a diving stop.
Jamie Bourbonnais is very deceptive up top. You watch little shoulder fakes and her continuous movement to find those lanes.
Cornell graduate making a difference here with New York out wide. Carpenter with speed to the backhand, just wide. Alex Carpenter flying through the ozone. Bourbonnais now out wide. Drops it back for Shelton. Abby Rock on the half boards. Sends it down low. Jesse Eldridge will pop out to become a passing option. Jesse Eldridge down low. Rock, loose net. Bourbonnais shoots, and it's blocked. Marie-Philippe Poulet. What a block by Montreal's captain. An open cage. New York will have to try again. Bourbonnais. Shelton with the one-time. Blocked again by Keppel. Chance for Carpenter. It's still loose. Bourbonnais shot. Debier finds a way. And hear that crowd for this Montreal group and their goaltender, Anne-Renee Debier. A huge stop by her and all the athletes as well.
Of course, your leading scorer in Poulin as well with a huge block.
The Debier chance starting inside Verdun Auditorium in this first period. Under 10 seconds to go on New York's second power play of the game. Jaguar along the blue line, down low. Jay Downey-Landry cross ice, looking for a pass. Out comes Melody Daou. A loose puck, can she recover it? She'll chase after Micah Zandyhart. A long shot, loose in front, backhand Jaguar sends it in front. A diving stop by Debier. How does she do it? As we're back to 5-on-5 action. This is an electric New York team here in this first period.
And that's just it. They got to do this for 60 minutes.
Consistency, what every team is chasing as Sarah Lafleur battles hard down low for Montreal. 4 assists on her season so far. Bourbonnais feeding it ahead, looking for Sonia out wide. She looks to beat Boulier. The 244 is in a foot race. Alpine, Daou skating after it, stolen away by Zandyhart. She'll go D to D. Jamie Bourbonnais now looking up ice. Rock becoming a passing option. Daou taken down at center. She's going to go for a change as Rock feeds it deep into the zone. Keppel battling hard. Boulier landing the body, looking for a play out in front. Debier hugging her post. O'Neill will steal it away. Kristen O'Neill so shifty. Gets it done here at net front. So she'll pick the puck up deep in the zone. And Boulier straight over from Ottawa back on March 18th with race of Anisha. Ottawa taking on Boston tonight as well. Lots of playoff implications in that matchup. We'll keep you posted as that game goes on. 2-on-2 battle along the boards. Downey-Landry lets that shot go, just blasts it from the blue line. She will go for change as New York looking for more sustained pressure, but Kristen O'Neill has a break. Has Stacey with her, O'Neill out wide. She'll feed it deep in the zone and go for a change. Laura Stacey will skate after it. Laura Stacey coming in this game with 87 shots on net, leading the team. As Carpenter looks for an option in front.
Right now, New York is breaking the puck out so easily, and against O'Neill, Stacey, that shouldn't necessarily be the case.
Michaela Grenmentez for Stacey. Montreal with numbers. David lands it on net. Montreal getting some chances here off the rush. Under 2.5 to go in the first period. Jaguar in front. New York with a chance, draws the penalty for the 3rd time in this first period. New York will be going to the power play. Hooking is going to be the call.
Well, once again, New York breaking out of their zone, easily getting in, setting up scoring chances, and those scoring chances are leading to penalties for Montreal. Montreal with a bit of a chance of their own. They don't quite make it all the way into the net. Loose puck, can't really get a stick on it, and then it's that quick breakout. Ella Shelton leads that breakout. New York with their opportunity, and they draw that penalty. Thought maybe Woods might have taken a retaliation as well, but she gets away with that hit.
Rock looking to win this back. Very clear. Dalton with speed now. Here Dalton shorthanded, deep in the zone for Montreal. End up against the boards by Shelton. Bourbonnais steps in. Kristen O'Neill floats out in front of Schroeder. Dalton causing havoc here. Bourbonnais trying to steal this puck away.
Dalton O'Neill with a really good job down below the goal line to win that battle, eat up some time on the clock.
In this game, Montreal sitting fourth in their penalty kill in league standings. They've been shorthanded the most, though. Again, a storyline continuing here in the first period. Penalty minutes. Laura Stacey out wide, shorthanded. Drives the lane, looking for a wraparound play. She'll hold. Feeds it back to the point for Ambrose. Stepping down, Aaron Ambrose. Lets the wrist shot go. Trickles up high. Holds the backboards for Bourbonnais to pick up.
Some nice deception at the blue line from Aaron Ambrose to cut down, and then a little more deception to get to the middle to try to get that shot off.
Shelton, stretch pass. Saunier trying to get by Poulin. Who have trained many years together here in Montreal. Poulin, the benefactor. Keppel, under 40 seconds to go in this first period. Well, a dream penalty kill here for Montreal. Sustained pressure in New York zone.
Well, it's the best forecheck that we've seen from Montreal. 5-on-4 or 5-on-5.
Downey Landry, out wide for New York. Giguère, 9 seconds of the first period. Andy Hart looking to find the equalizer. The captain down low, looking for a pass. A loose puck, cleared away by Montreal. Dempsey challenging. Giguère off a stick in front. A hold now. Out wide, looking for an option. Woods. As the buzzer goes. 5 seconds remaining on New York's power play to start off the second period, but a dream kill by Montreal.
Catherine, in all of your years of playing hockey, have you ever scored a goal like that before?
To be honest, I don't think so. It's a first for me, for sure.
What was going through your mind in that moment and the reaction and realizing that goal counted and it was in?
I mean, I just wanted to get in deep so that our forwards could go and forecheck. And then when I saw that it was trickling in, I was, no. I guess, I'll take it. I'll take any goal for sure.
As you head into the second period, Catherine, how do you guys tilt the ice in your favor?
I think keeping the shift shorts and keep getting pucks behind their D. I think we passed a little too many minutes in our zone this period, so kind of turn back around and get a better momentum in the second.
Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
New York has only led after first period once in their 4 meetings against Montreal. They are down by 1 here as Rock looks to win it back straight off the faceoff there. Dalton steals it for Stacey. She'll shoot that wide as out comes Katie Taven. And we're back to 5-on-5. Stacey in over the blue line with momentum in front. Poulin shoots off the crossbar. That shot, that release, my goodness. Marie-Philippe Poulin.
Well, what a pass, too, from Laura Stacey to put that right on the tape.
Stacey, Dalton, Poulin rounding out this line to start off for Montreal in the second period. Stacey down low. In control, looking to protect the puck. Feeds it back for Ambrose. She'll jump down and play. Pushed off by Woods. Now Poulin spins back. Fighting for control. Turnover chance. Jamie Bourbonnais headed back the other way for New York.
Well, definitely a better start for Montreal to get a little possession. Obviously a great chance.
Giguère now with the chance into the glove of Desbiens. Well, they can secure a playoff spot. They can also tie for first. Minnesota. A lot of options are on the line here. Woods at center, trying to win the battle. New York will send it deep into the zone. Boulier skating after it. Keppel helping out down low. Amanda Boulier looking up iced. Last season with Minnesota Whitecaps. Tries to feed it ahead to center.
Looks like Coach Corey Chevry's done a little line juggling already, as we saw Poulin with Stacey. O'Neill's been with Murphy and Daou.
Marie Murphy out wide, drops it back. O'Neill trying to send it in front. Melanie Daou will pick it up down low. Popped ahead, New York looking to get back. Offside waved off, so Daou will pick it up down low. Stretch pass looking for Mikhail Mentes at center. Will hit her stick and trickle deep into New York zone. Johanna Fellman in the Booyah this year, feeding it ahead for Downey Landry. A lot more international athletes declaring for the draft.
It's going to be an exciting draft. You watch World Championships and the number of exceptional athletes coming through the NCAA or European leagues.
We are right now with New York competing at the Division 1A championship with France. Currently 1-for-1 so far. Hungary has 2 wins in that tournament. They look to earn a promotion next year to Czechia. Out wide with some speed. Madison Packer down low.
And a player that's missed in this lineup right now. Chloe O'Rourke, she's doing well overseas though. 4 points in the first 2 games.
Collision down low is going to draw a penalty. New York can't believe it. Interference is going to be the call, and so to the box for Alexa Grushau. She'll take a seat for 2 or less.
Well, this is a Montreal power play that's been very good as of late, too. And you look at them statistically at 12.5%. It doesn't paint the picture of what we've seen as of late. Of course, the game against Minnesota, 3 for 4 on the power play. And
so face-off underway here on this power play. This power play is brought to you by Royale Tiger Towel. Power through tough messes. Montreal's power play really has been heating up. 6 goals they have scored since returning from the international break. 4 have come on the player advantage. Poulin feeding it ahead for Stacy. She'll try and beat Ella Shelton out wide. She cuts back. Ambrose calls for it. Erin Ambrose stepping down, walks to middle. She'll hold. Ambrose looking for a better option. Down low for Poulin. In front, tap for Murphy, and her shot just wide. Hobson got a piece of it. Stacy spins back. 2 power play goals for Laura Stacy this season to Ambrose. Poulin at the dots. She'll settle. Reflip Poulin down low. O'Neill looking for a pass in front. A great diving stop by Shelton. Carpenter swaying her stick, trying to force O'Neill down low. Poulin will pick it up. Far side pass, trying to connect with Stacy. Rock pressuring. Davian's going to come out and play the puck.
a couple of really nice defensive plays by Ella Shelton. Good active stick to take away lanes.
Slap shot from Ambrose, tipped in front, a chance for Montreal, a scramble, O'Neill, another stop, denied by Green Schroeder.
Well, we've seen it at the other end of the ice. Now it's Green Schroeder's chance, and there's a scramble in front, and she has to be good. Of course, she's a big goaltender, too. She takes up a lot of space down low, and so when she goes down, she can get her pad side to side very well. She gets that puck underneath her. That's a nice one-time shot from the top, Erin Ambrose, and then the scramble ensues. Kristen O'Neill gets her stick on that puck.
Ambrose scored that tying goal against Toronto at the Bell Center on the power play. That puck gets slipped deep into Montreal zone.
You can see with Ambrose her ability to walk the line, her patience, deception up top, why she's getting those shots through.
And it's a role she's so familiar with the Canadian national teams, quarterbacking that power play for many years now. On the face-off, Kristen O'Neill will skate after it. And the corner by Micah Zandy Hart. Under 10 seconds to go on Montreal's power play. 1-2 battle deep in the corner. Jill Saunier right in the middle. Out comes Yurchow. She'll join in on play. Saunier with speed. Can't get by Murphy. She'll try again. One shot landing for Montreal on the power play. Jill Saunier in front, trying to feed Abby Rock. Rock now to the slot. Curled in front. Toe saved by Desbiens. Shelton settles. Puck hits the back glass. Rock will skate after it. 11 points for Abby Rock on the year. Stolen away, Jesse Eldridge to the point. Shelton, another shot. Blocked by Keppel, and she's feeling that in the ankle.
A couple of blocks on that, shifted some nice defensive plays by Montreal.
Collision deep in New York zone. Montreal comes away with possession. Poulin down low, a long shot. Schroeder will hold.
10 points at World Championships as well, which was impressive. Tied the tournament lead with 6 goals.
Look at that hat trick against Czechia as well. I mean, she really is playing some of her best hockey here. It's also the PWHL is helping. You know, these athletes, we're seeing their best games later in their 20s, early 30s. And so they're shining here with a place to play. And the best talent gathering in the PWHL.
Well, that's the thing. You don't peak in your early 20s, and so these players come out of the NCAA, and they didn't have anywhere to play, and so you didn't see them peaking when they should, which is your late 20s and early 30s.
On line up as we head deep in Montreal zone. Keppel will skate after it. Back to ice, after getting shaken up. The long shot from the blue line. Now another chance for New York along the blue line. Dubois blocks it down. Montreal has speed. Posnikov joins in on the rush. She'll chase after it. Fallman will be first on it in the corner.
That's another block shot from Montreal, and they've got a bunch here. Made it hard to get through to the goal.
Dempsey looking for a pass back. The first goal, the PWHL came against New York. These two teams last saw each other. The ball out wide for New York. Feeds it on net. Debian plays it off the backboards. Boulier will be first on it. More cross, working hard down low. 16th game here with New York. Starts the back check. Ambrose now at center. Power play back to work. Stacey working hard in the corner. Shelton gonna pin her up against the boards. The puck goes back to Ambrose. Power play has been hot in recent games. Montreal looks to keep the streak alive. Poulin with patience in the corner before a play finds Ambrose along the blue line. Ambrose walks. She'll let the wrist shot go. Schroeder will make the save. Breen Schroeder, PHF goaltender of the year last year. Having a great game here tonight. Put over in front. Murphy trying to play it ahead. Ray Murphy now in control for Montreal. Feeds it ahead for Kristen O'Neill. 2 power play goals on her year so far. Poulin out wide. Takes a look, finds Ambrose along the blue line. Takes the shot and holds. Stacey tries again, finding Ambrose as Rock gets closer. Poulin at the top of the circles. O'Neill in front, a rebound chance, she scores! Kristen O'Neill scores on the power play, and Montreal has a 2-0 lead.
Well, we talked about Kristen O'Neill being new to this power play, and that is exactly what she did against Minnesota. It's almost the exact same goal, where this puck goes down low to her, and she is able to walk out front and stuff it home. And this is a power play that has been really coming together. So we've awakened the beast in Montreal, a power play that we knew all year could be so good, and they're starting to show it now. Their timing could not be better as they get this close to playoffs. Poulin down low. O'Neill on her forehand walks out. She gets 2 opportunities, gets it past Schroeder on the second one. What a great addition to this power play.
Her 3rd power play goal of the year, Kristen O'Neill. She had 2 in the game against Minnesota a few games back. A big goal for her. You know, she didn't get it on that first initial shot, but she followed it up again. Completed the extra attempt across the crease, and now Montreal has the insurance marker, and they lead it 2-0. Regulation win for them will clinch them a playoff spot. Also tie them in first place. And that will hold back New York, and they will not be able to clinch a playoff spot. Also, Ottawa beats Boston tonight. That will also mathematically eliminate New York from playoff contention. So the battle continues. 2-0 though. It's challenging lead in hockey as Dow looks to make it 3-0 on the blue line.
Well, there's the shot she's looking for to score on.
LaBelle down low here for New York. Dow tries to bring it up high. Rock takes a hit from Dubois. The 2 battle hard on the half boards. More cross, steps in for help. Off comes the helmet on Abby Rock, and she has a few words to say against Catherine Dubois. Things heating up in Verdun.
Catherine Dubois goes to the penalty box for roughing, and a play up against the boards against Abby Rock. And Abby Rock, who is a great player to draw you into these moments. They're giving it back and forth, and then Dubois says, I've had enough, and takes her helmet right off. Of course, Abby Rock, who's never short on words, has a few there, and a little wave goodbye as well. I think she She enjoys those moments, Kenzie.
She brings that to her game. She can produce on the ice and not afraid to stir things up. And so New York to the power play again here in Verdun, looking to strike. They're down by 2. Rock tries to find some soft ice. She'll find room and feeds it ahead for Shelton. Bourbonnais out wide as Dubois sits for her second penalty of the night. Shelton walks back as Kristen O'Neill challenges. Rock, who's getting the booze here in Verdun, feeds it for Bourbonnais. She spins back. Abby Rock, 2 power play markers on her season, finds Eldridge. She'll hold. Jessie Eldridge walking out wide, in front for Rock, and what a stick by Katie Taven to keep it out of reach for Abby Rock. Eldridge will try again.
That's a great job on puck recovery for Eldridge.
Shelton, back for Bourbonnais. Down low for Rock. Walking in, Rock gathers it across. Connects with Ella Shelton. She'll take a look. Down low, Eldridge in front. A great stick by Dave Band to pop it right back to the corner. Ambrose steps in for support. Stacey will steal it away and tries to go the distance, but Bourbonnais at center keeps it at half ice. Carpenter. Down low, Davian spins it across. Taken down in front. No arms are up by the officials, and they are letting them know as this fan base roars in disappointment as Anne-Renee Davian gets taken down. So we take another look here. So Davian comes out to play the puck. And you see Woods trying to take the inner lane. New York, 31 seconds to go on their power play. Their 5th of the game. Jaguar down low. Downey Landry tries to snap it back. The puck will retreat to center.
Well, great puck possession for New York, but they haven't found a way to get anything on net.
Danny Hart out wide. That puck trickles into the stands and a great catch.
Got a few sips of his beverage as well while he's at it, and a new fan favorite.
Fan of the night. Catch of the night.
You got to take your moment while you have it. You're not going to be in the spotlight for too long.
Play face off to the right of Davier. Woods finds Bourbonnais along the blue line. Mike Zanny Hart tries to let the shot go. Poulin blocks it. As the penalty expires, Dubois joining in on the ice. And New York not able to land a shot on net on the power play. As you mentioned, Becky trying to get shots on net for them. And well, Montreal does do a good job of blocking shots.
Well, that's just it, trying to get pucks to the net.
Give and go, Daou in front for Dubois. A feed from Poulin. What a chance for Montreal. Dubois has net front as Boulier lets it go. Stop, trickles, she scores! And it's sweet, sweet revenge. Catherine Daou net front makes it 3-0 Montreal.
Well, Catherine Daou, right where she is best. She's a big body. She's able to occupy some space. She battles. She's hard to knock off pucks. She gets in front of Schroeder's eyes and makes things very difficult. Boulier with a beautiful shot to the net as well, just finding those lanes. They've done a good job just being deceptive, finding the lane, getting it to net. And then Kat Dubois, who is a solid presence in front.
Catherine Dubois, her second goal on the season. Quebec native. Well, that's gotta feel good. She has had 2 penalties here tonight, stirring up trouble with Abby Rock, and that is a way to silence New York here for Dubois, and now Montreal leads the way 3-0.
Second of the season scored by number 28,
And hear that crowd roar for Dubois, a fan favorite.
assisted by number 44.
Ambrose will go D to D as Carpenter brushes. Shelton tries to pick it up off center. Katie Taven will follow up the play. So there's it on net. A toe save by Schroeder Murphy trying to tuck it home. Great try again by Montreal.
Well, they're just throwing everything off the pads right now, driving the net and doing a really good job of it.
Daou to Murphy, cuts in front, a chance for Melody Daou, taken down. Schroeder.
Just making Schroeder's life difficult. She knows every time the puck comes into the zone, she's got someone driving the net right into the crease.
Montreal with chances. Stacey lets it go, and it will be blocked, but she'll gain control down low. Blast that shot. Now Daou in front. Stacey, a quick pass, tries to let it go. New York will flip it to center.
Well, what a momentum shift we've seen in this period now that Montreal's got another one on the board, and a tough position for New York. Their back's really up against the wall now.
Montreal fighting for that playoff clinching spot. Walk out wide. Icing will be the call. Good for Montreal to clinch that regulation spot with a lot on the line. But with Boston leading right now, it certainly stirs things up a little bit. But ultimately, if Ottawa does in fact beat Boston, that will clinch not only Montreal, but Minnesota as well. And so there will only be one spot remaining for playoffs. Penalty on the way. Montreal back to the power play. Deep in the zone, quality chance for Montreal, and so the penalty was taken. And hooking is going to be the call against New York's captain. Montreal 1 for 2 on the power play. It was Kristen O'Neill that found a way. Now on the set face-off, O'Neill will pull it back, feeding it ahead for Ambrose. Stacey lets it go. She scores! Her third power play goal of the year for Stacey.
Said you've awakened the beast when you give this power play too many opportunities. The way that they have been over the last few games, Laura Stacey had a goal very similar to this against Minnesota. As she gets that one-timer going, it is a great shot, and she gets everything into this and right on net. She's got that net front presence out front, Maureen Murphy, to put her team up 4-0, and that is back-breaking as you get into the last 5 minutes of the second period.
What a shot. I don't think there's anything better, Becky, than a one-time slap shot goal on the power play. Oh, there's something extra special when you can score a goal like that. And so Laura Stacey, your 9th on the season time, will play with 9 goals as well to have a team high. So Montreal's power play numbers continue to be hot. 2 for 3 on the night here as they lead 4-0. Woods feeding it deep in the corner for New York. Taven tripped up in the corner. Play will continue as Downey Landry tries to pull it ahead. She was teammates with Naudi Daou, with McGill. Back when the two played against Howie Draper's University of Alberta team in the U Sport Championship final. They ended up being a top forward that tournament. Posnikoff as well. Norcross feeding it up high. LaBelle weighing her options. Pushed up against boards by Posnikoff. Downey Landry jumping after it. Downey Landry playing at the SO Cup, the U18 National Club Championship here in Canada. Championship game will be taking place on Saturday. Downey Landry, a former top forward from that tournament when she played with the Quebec North. Thompson, cross-ice play. In our group show to skate into it. Naudi Daou, tap for Murphy through traffic, trying to hold on to control. She has Posnikoff with her. Maureen Murphy gets the line and sends it deep into the zone. New York on the attack. Vespa near a sign, the Hamilton native pushed off by Daou, but she's not done yet. Vespa draws it in. Puck's loose. First on it, Fallman will pick it up. Johanna Fallman deep in the zone. She'll scan, drops it off. Chow looking to become a passing option as that puck goes deep in the zone. Vespa out in front, a chance for New York, a jumping puck. Debe will hold strong. Heavy overload of goal production for New York when you look at players like Alex Carpenter and Jesse Eldridge, now Downey Landry as well.
It's almost more impressive what Carpenter has done given the lack of scoring throughout the lineup.
She finds a way, as does Poulet. She tries can't beat Schroeder off the shoulder.
Tough goalie to beat up high, given how big she is.
Green Schroeder, 5'11". Deny Marie-Philippe Poulin. Montreal leading the way 4-0 here late the second period. Under 2.5 to go. It's Rock stirring up trouble down low with Poulin. O'Neill skating after it. Now Poulin in control. Keppel lets a wrist shot go. Blocked by Saunier. So Saunier will skate after it. Goal and assist so far for her on the season. Saunier. Bouillet to Stacy in the sweet spot. Feeds it back up high looking for Keppel. David first on it for Montreal. Condensed to Campbell. Ambrose taking a look. That will land on Schroeder. Face off to left of Schroeder. Ambrose along the blue line. Walks the line, lets it go. Tipped in front of Condensed. And it's soft ice. Just in front of Schroeder, looking for a tip option.
That's just another smart heads-up play by Ambrose at the blue line.
Coming off a 4-assist night. Aaron Ambrose, first player to ever accomplish that here in the PWHL. Carpenter, long shot by Giguère, lands, but it hitting a few bodies on its way, so the puck will head back to center.
Well, once again, Montreal getting in the shot lane, and that's another 3-on-2. Again, well executed. They make that pass across the seam, but can't get the puck on net.
Downey Landry, deep in New York zone, pressured by Michaela Condensed. She gets a piece of it. Bourbonnais will step in for help. Landry sends it to center, under 45 seconds to go in the second period. Dempsey sends it right back down into New York's territory. Forward battle, 2-on-2. Final home game here for Montreal in the regular season at Verdun Auditorium, giving these fans a show. Catherine Daou open the scoring here tonight. Looks down low. Ella Shelton battling the clock here. A breakaway chance. Under 15 seconds to go. Shelton, she scores! Ella Shelton gets the job done. And New York has life.
That's pretty impressive from a defender to be able to come through. She winds up on the breakaway from the defensive side of the zone. And the burst of speed with Ella Shelton. It's such an efficient stride. She doesn't look like she's moving that fast, but she beats both of Montreal's defenders. Is able to put that one top shelf to get her team on the board. You talk about this team having a lack of offense, and she certainly is not one of the players. She has been fantastic this year from the very first goal on January 1st.
What a moment for Ella Shelton, finding a way here. 12 seconds to go, getting New York on the board, and that is what they need, as there is just one more period to go to keep their playoff dreams alive. Murphy looking to respond. A great poke check by Hobson to close out this penalty period. Abby, just to see Ella Shelton cashing in on her opportunity, how critical was that goal for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it was super critical. I honestly thought we played a great game. We just haven't got the bounces, unfortunately. And you look up and you see Ella Shelton on a breakaway as a D. It's a fun thing to see, but you know she's clutch. So it was great. She got that goal for us.
Well, one more period to go here. Playoff chances on the line. What's it going to take from your group?
I mean, honestly, we just got to keep doing the same stuff, but we got to get more pucks on net. We're honestly playing great. We're playing physical. We're playing desperate. We got to get more pucks on net on Ann, and I think then we'll hopefully be able to cash on a few and make it as close to the game as we can.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
New York will be mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. So away we go. Final 20 minutes of action here in Verdun Auditorium. That's Kristen O'Neill. Goal already for her tonight. Passes off Laura Stacy, the two power play markers. As Rock feeds it around, looking for Jesse Eldridge on the near side. She had a 4-game goal streak earlier this year in January. It's Jill Saunier deep in the zone for New York. Caught up by Poulin. Now Montreal looking to start the breakout. O'Neill at center. Out wide through traffic. No icing on the play as she feeds it deep into the zone. Marie Murphy will skate after it.
Well, Montreal just wants a simple game plan for this third period. They've got a 3-goal lead, so if you're not sure with the puck, and you just saw Kristen O'Neill do it, get to the red line and get it in.
And for their 7th win here in their home province, their final regular season game at Verdun Auditorium. Spray Murphy feeds it back for Manaboulier. Lets that shot go. Murphy trying to pick it up down low. Alex Carpenter trying to beat her there. Alec Hart against Ella Shelton. Ellie Daou ahead for Woods. It's Daou's 4th game in the PWHL here with Montreal. Her 2-year-old. Always an extra added push for Montreal when she's in the lineup. Carpenter now for New York. With their season on the line, looking for Micah Zandy Hart. Out wide, Zandy Hart in front. Into the corner it will go. Ballman follows it up, beating around to the near side.
That's a smart shot, just looking to create a rebound.
David skating after the puck. Gabrielle David from Drummondville. Finding her winger. That puck will go the distance. And icing will be the call. Long shot from the point by Ella Shelton. This regular season starts to wind down. Montreal only has 2 more games after this. They're on the road. They take on Ottawa and then Boston. Those 2 teams playing tonight as well. In Ottawa.
You know you got that push for first place with those 3 teams, but you wonder once you've clinched if you're not going to take some of your players, especially the ones that played at World Championships, see if you can rest them a little, give them a little less ice time perhaps.
It's a quick turnaround. Regular season ending May 5th. Playoffs starting shortly after. A long season for these athletes, and you think for many years, national team players in particular, they have not played this volume of hockey in a long time.
Well, that's just it. They're not accustomed to it. And so, you know, what might not seem like a lot in terms of, say, an NHL schedule, it is for players who haven't played this, like you said, this volume of hockey.
Speaking of the Marie Philippe play at the start of the season, how excited she was just to bring back hockey to this fan base, and being so grateful for them staying around. Now to bring hockey back here to the Verdun community, the Montreal community. It means a lot to her, and you could see it all on her face at the Bell Center just last week. O'Neill taken down along the half boards. Puck's caught up in her pads here on the ice. Asanye tries to pull it back, and the whistle will go. Trying to finish has been the goal here for New York late in the season. Also on this power play here tonight. Bourbonnais skates up high, feeds it for Abby Rock to the far end. Down low, Eldridge takes a look, lets the tough angle shot go. Shelton now in the back check. Pushed aside by Stacy, who's shorthanded. Or Stacy out wide, chasing after the puck. Abby Rock will pick it up. She'll take a look. The booze continuing here into the 3rd period. Another chances. Schroeder's gonna head to the bench. New York's gonna give it all they have here. 6 on 4. Calculated risk here by head coach Howie Draper for New York.
I like it. Why not?
Why not indeed? They are looking to find a way on this power play. 6 on 5. Empty net. Schroeder to the bench. Micah Zandy Hart joining in on the power play. Bourbonnais pulls it back. She's looking for a better option. Zandy Hart walking in. Steals it for Bourbonnais. Micah Zandy Hart walks the line, lets a shot go, trickles out wide. Eldridge recovers. Rock now, another angle, a high shot. Hitting the glass, kept in the zone by Zandy Hart. Under 40 seconds to go on this 6 on 4 chance for New York. Eldridge in front, looking for Woods. The puck's loose. Cleared to the half boards by Montreal. Zandy Hart to Bourbonnais. That shot gets blocked. Eldridge rimming around, finding Rock up high. Under 15 seconds to go. Zandy Hart to Abby Rock. Empty net for New York. Bourbonnais to Rock. She'll hold. Abby Rock changing the angle. Eldridge now down low. Abby Rock looking for a better option. Out comes Keppel. 6 on 5. Desbiens will hold.
The goaltending in this league is strong throughout.
New York now with a chance. Shelton. Schroeder coming in with the 2nd best save percentage. Julie, another netminer with Montreal, 1st in the league. Desbiens getting the start here tonight. Norcross chasing after the puck. Hobson following it up in the near corner. Ellie now looking for an option. Feeds it cross ice, gives Ambrose some options. She'll send it all the way down. Icing will be the call. Abby Rock's numbers coming into this game, 61.4% in the face-off dodge. She gets frustrated here. O'Neill looking for an explanation, dropping the puck, and Rock will win it back. Or Stacy with speed picks it up. Stacy taken down in along the blue line. Fans looking for a call on that play. Collision now in the corner. Physicality picking up here late in the third period. Jesse Eldridge pushing it ahead for Abby Rock. It's the first time New York has played here in Verdun Auditorium. Last time they met it was Place Bell. So boos continue for Abby Rock here. She's had her chances.
She's made herself the evil villain of this game, hasn't she?
Claire Dalton now wide, looking to drive and chase. Claire Dalton, can't get by Bourbonnais. Great block by her.
Great defensive play to ride her off.
Jamie Bourbonnais taking a look up ice. 3 goals, 7 assists on her season coming into this game here tonight. She'll spin back. Poulet chasing Bourbonnais up ice. Finds Elizabeth Giguère on the outside. Giguère finding Woods. Tries to let the shot go. Boulier fast. Finds Poulet with speed. Out wide, Poulet holds. She'll wait for an option. Campbell will send it deep into the zone. New York now out shooting Montreal, 27-23 in this game. Montreal, on the other hand, has outshot New York 3 of the 4 times they have met. Carpenter in front, Giguère back door! Woods with the grade A chance for New York. A tic-tac-toe play. It wasn't enough here in the third period.
But once again, some great passing from Alex Carpenter. She comes in, she sees the ice so well, she starts that opportunity.
Sven Norcross picking up speed at center, caught up by Maureen Murphy. Murphy will feed it deep into the zone. Montreal 35 points on the regular season so far, coming in tonight, sitting second in the standings. Hobson out in front, lands that shot, colliding with Norcross. Those two exchange and to the bench from Hobson. Maureen Murphy with the break for Montreal. Murphy drags, can't get by Zandy Hart. Agagnier to O'Neill, lets a wrist shot go. Blocked by Bourbonnais. Blocking shots has been the story here tonight. Montreal has done their handful, but New York as well, getting in the lanes. Agagnier to Poulet. Agagnier walking in front, looking for Stacy, stolen away by the Bell.
Stacy just moved herself up into that high slot area where she's so dangerous, lethal with that shot. New York takes the lane away.
LaBelle stole the puck away for Martinez as Lagagnier at La Force here in Montreal. Shelton walking in. Lone goal for New York here tonight. Ella Shelton, the final 13 seconds of the second period. Of chance for Rock, she'll feed it to the point. Hobson lets a shot go, just one. Saunier will look to pick it up. Now Poulet trying to win this board battle. Stacy, Grant Mantes calls for it. Stacy will feed it far corner.
Grant Mantes just stretching out the zone, and she started to do that a little bit in the game against Toronto as well. Stacy opts to just dump that one in though, but looked like maybe she had her.
Collision here in front of New York's bench as Giguère through traffic trying to find a shooting lane. Giguère, 2 goals and an assist. On the Quebec City native on her regular season, was elevated to play with Carpenter and Woods tonight. She has that playmaking ability, the shooting stride as well. I mean, you look at her numbers at Clarkson. Definitely a name to follow here in the PWHL as with Giguère, she heads net front. New York with time now in Montreal's zone. That shot hitting the skates of Dalton.
You talk about Giguère, she may be one of the best NCAA players ever. The career she had was spectacular, and Patty Kazmir award winner and 3-time finalist, which you don't see that very often, where someone can do that over the course of their career, get themselves into that conversation every year.
Get her first multi-point night here in the PWHL against Boston, March 25th. Schroeder leaving it for Bourbonnais. Pressured by Lafleur. That puck heads in front, Norcross. From Lynn, Massachusetts, battling hard. Downey Landry will scoop it up. Feeds it ahead. Vespa hoping for the stretch pass. Kale Vespa will chase after it. Hamilton native scored in the inaugural game between Toronto and New York back on January 1st. Kale Vespa, a goal and assist on her season so far.
I don't think after watching that game we thought that New York would be the team that would be in this position fighting for a playoff spot. They looked so good. A number of people had thought maybe they would be the team to win it all.
You see them go out, sign Alex Carpenter as a free agent. Abby Rock as well. Mike is Andy Hart and build from there. And Eldridge, another key piece to this Montreal group, had a chance here late in the third. Ballman tries for the one-time shot. Boston as well, a team that stood out after the draft and how they built their group and had their fair share of road bumps here, but going toe-to-toe against Ottawa. Here comes Maureen Murphy from Montreal, stolen away by Saunier. A great back check by the Halifax native. Kristen O'Neill feeding it down for Keppel. Now Stacey up ice. Laura Stacey to center, has O'Neill with her. She'll turn back, feed it deep into the zone.
She's looking for a little bit more help, and the line went to the bench for a change, which is not the worst idea at this stage of the third period.
Montreal looking to play smart, simple hockey here, walk away with a regulation win and punch their ticket to the postseason. Toronto, the only other team to have done it so far with the win against Montreal at the Bell Center just last week.
Of course, Toronto only needed 1 point in that game to clinch, so once that went to overtime, they had clinched their spot.
A lot of options and stipulations on not only this game, but also the Ottawa-Boston meetings happening simultaneously here tonight. Carpenter to Jaguar, trying for the pass out wide. She'll feed it deep in the zone for Carpenter. Out in front, Ambrose just snaps it right back to the near side boards. Katie Taven has speed now. Ali Daou.
Taven just chipped that one up. It went too far, but Daou was able to beat that out. That was going to be an icing.
Ellie Daou, one of those players, such a great high IQ and the hands to follow. MVP of the Pyeongchang Olympics, MVP of the 2021 Women's Worlds, a lot on the international stage and made the most of her games here in the PWHL.
I gotta think Corinne Schroeder's gonna be coming back out of the net awfully soon. You can see her looking over to Howie Draper.
Well, Montreal is gonna go to the power play here. Montreal's power play has been electric here. Poulet out wide, finds Ambrose. She's encroaching, she'll pull back, finding Poulet on the half board. Sandy hard pressure, Stacey now top of the circles, finds Ambrose. O'Neill trying to become a passing option, getting open, back door, she'll settle and feed it to Poulet. Stacey, O'Neill in front from Murphy, she's caught up in traffic as Abby Rock battles hard. Carpenter seals it away. Short-handed Alex Carpenter coming the other way for New York. Looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. They are short-handed here and down by 3. A regulation loss in New York will be mathematically eliminated from playoffs. O'Neill out wide, finding Poulet on the far side. Pushed up against the boards. Verdun fans not pleased with seeing their captain tumbling into the boards.
That was a 2-on-1 quickly, but New York took too long to let it develop. Montreal got back to take it away.
Hobson, chip and chase. Brooke Hobson in control for New York. In front, backhand chip. LaBelle trying to tuck it home. The shot just wide. She tucks it in. New York is on the board. Alexandra LaBelle. A short-handed goal. New York with a fighting chance.
That's her first goal of the year, and that one is absolutely massive. 4-2 with 4 minutes left in this game. They're back to 5-on-5, which again gives them that opportunity to go down the ice, get their goalie out, and see if they can get something else. They're going to need to score pretty quickly to give themselves a chance.
A jailbreak goal. Alexandra LaBelle, her first of the season, tucks it in behind Desbiens. New York down by 2. New York sending it deep into Montreal zone. And puck floats to center. Bourbonnais chasing after it. Eldridge in desperation mode, feeds it far side for Carpenter. Mike Zandy Hart lets a shot go in front. Eldridge trying to dig this puck out. Playoff hopes on the line here. Zandy Hart lets a shot go, dribbled in front. Carpenter working hard below the goal line. Alex Carpenter, a clutch player herself. A big moment here. Can she find a way? Eldridge to Shelton. Far side for Zandy Hart. She'll settle. Oh, Shelton lets it go. Desbiens said not today.
Well, that's a great shot and an even better save. And Zandy Hart, who pulls everyone over to one side. Nice little fake and then feeds Shelton. One-timer. Desbiens gets back across, gets her glove on that and holds on. But all New York here in the third period right now. Shots
In favor of New York, 9-2 so far. About 3.5 to go. Eldridge working hard along the blue line, trying to feed it down low. Carpenter will pick it up. Up for Rock on the half boards. Shelton to Zandy Hart. Lets it go in front. Carpenter with a chance. A tough angle shot by Abby Rock as a jumping puck played aside by Poulet. New York with the empty net, giving it all they have here. Eldridge finding Shelton. Alice Shelton on the half boards. Eldridge trying to find Abby Rock. Deep in the zone, weighing her options. Tough angle shot as it hit the crossbar. Shelton follows it up, and it's blocked by Ambrose. Shoot from anywhere, and you never know what can happen if we learn anything about the first period in Catherine Daou's goal.
Well, you start to wonder if the hockey gods are not in New York's favor right now. They have had so many chances.
Under 2.5 remaining. Hobson, Richicare, she'll feed it deep in the zone. Desbiens will come out to play the puck. With New York with numbers, looking to win this board battle. Norcross trying to beat Taven down low. Coming out with it, looking for a passing option. Bourbonnais, Hobson, lets a wrist shot go, blocked in front by Taven. Downey Landry to Jaguar, she'll hold. Now Bourbonnais to Downey Landry, trying to get by Melody Daou. She'll have to head to center.
That's a good idea to come to that high forward up top of the blue line and then sneak down. They just couldn't complete the pass.
As a let's go Montreal chance here start late in this third period. Lots to play for. These two teams feeling like playoff hockey already. Jaguar up high, Hobson to Bourbonnais. Jamie Bourbonnais fakes a shot, caught up, Melody Daou, an open cage, feathers it in, will it be enough? And it is! Melody Daou in her fourth game with PWHL Montreal has just scored her third goal.
Well, that's pretty impressive, and she knew exactly what she needed to do to find the open cage. She didn't put it down with a whole lot of velocity. She made sure she got her aim right and just feathered this one into the empty net. Jamie Bourbonnais, who tried to pull that puck in, create the shooting lane, and just couldn't quite find it.
And that goal may just be the nail in the coffin here for New York. Montreal regaining the 3-goal lead, just 1:23 remaining in this third period.
Well, you got to think some frustration for New York after the way they've played this game, specifically in the first period and then again here in the third.
New York carried the pace in the first period without a doubt. So many chances, trying to take advantage of turnover opportunities as well, but tonight just wasn't their night. And the season did not go as planned for this New York group. Struggled the later half of the year. February won a good portion of their games, won 3 of their 5, but just 2 wins in the last 10 games now. Backs were up against the wall here tonight. They fought hard, but Montreal and that offense and their special teams, in particular their power play, was lethal, effective, and collectively they've had a strong performance. That's right, New York, still 3 more games, and so their accumulation of points will begin for the goal plan in the remaining 3 games to work towards earning that first overall pick. Not done till the buzzer goes as Zabel lets a shot go. Blocker saved by Desbiens. Zabel pulls it back. the shorthanded goal earlier in this period for Downey Landry. Deep in the corner, pushing on here late in the game. But the push was not enough for New York. Montreal, a dominant performance again from start to finish to earn a win in regulation. And so PWHL